So it has taken me a while to make this video. Joseph and me are leaving Spelkollektivet, and we've been here for almost 2 years, so this is gonna be a big change in our lives. For over 2 months I've had the idea to make this video about what this place even is, because it might be the place that you need like right now, and I want to tell you about it. What the hell? In a nutshell, Spelkollektivet is a co-living and co-working place in Sweden, or better, the Swedish countryside. It is 2.5 hours away from Copenhagen airport and easily reachable by train. When we came here in October 2017, the house was in a different location. But since September 2018, it is located here in Väckelsång and it has space for up to 50 people. We are around 30 people right now. So why did Joseph and me almost spend 2 years at this place? First, the money. Hands down, if you live in any bigger European city, rent is probably what your money goes to most of the time. Rent at Spelkollektivet changes depending on like how long you stay and like when you come here, but usually I would say it is around 400 euros a month, and this is fairly competitive with like I would say most European cities. But now comes the best part. Everything that you need is included in the rent. What do I mean by that? By everything, I mean everything. You get breakfast in the morning, you get 2 warm meals a day, like somebody cooks food for you. You don't have to spend time cooking, you don't have to spend time shopping, you just have to show up and eat, and it's included in the 400 euro rent. You even get internet, electricity, water. They even buy the toilet paper and the shower gel for you. You can also still buy your own stuff here. You can buy breakfast stuff, you can buy things to cook and cook your own meal. There is a supermarket, but if you wanted to, you can just live here for 400 euros, not pay anything else. Number 2, and like I only have number 1, which is the money because it's so cheap, and number 2. So number 2 is the game devs. I'm gonna make this one really short, but there's just a lot of cool people in the house. Like, I've been here for 2 years. I've seen a lot of people come and go, but there's always been cool people, so you're gonna meet other game devs and be surrounded by cool people. And come here. So now you are probably wondering, Simone, what does this magical place of wonder look like? And to that I say, let's do a house tour. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do the house tour now. I filmed this 2 months ago. Okay, so this is the outside of the house. And this is the room that you see when you first arrive. Right now it's a bit messy, because we just ordered new furniture. But then to the left. So this is the eating room, without food and without people. And recently it's been getting warmer, so and it's super warm and it's very nice. So hi, this is Simone from the future. Back when I filmed this, we didn't have this place, so now even more people can sit outside. Hooray! But it looks like shit now because it's raining, but believe me, it's super cool and nice when there's sun. So from the eating area to the dishwasher. No, I'm kidding. This is the kitchen, the homie's kitchen. This is our beautiful fridge. And this is mainly where we can just cook breakfast. If you want to cook. Because if you don't, then this is the professional kitchen where they cook the good food. But I'm not allowed in there. Yes. was only slightly creepy. What else? Oh yeah, the warmest room in the house. Which looks like this at the moment, but it doesn't usually look like this. So this is the infamous pee waterfall, which you already know if you've seen any of the videos that I recorded in here. And this is where we have all of the board games. And yeah, this is also the room where we mostly hang out in the evening and just play and drink. Mostly drink, really. So all of the board games are from the house. I think some are from the homies, but mostly it's from the house. Oh yeah, there's also, now that I'm seeing this, there's D&D sessions every couple of weeks, but it depends on who's in the house at the moment. So right now there's a lot of people that like to play D&D, so there's a lot of D&D going on, but like we had phases where there was no D&D players, so yeah, no D&D. Makes sense! Let us continue. Hello! Alright, hallway number 1 with renovations. So this is the renovated area of the house. It has, I don't know how many rooms, but on all of these doors there's rooms for the homies. And this is the area that is getting renovated. So this will be like a just sitting, chilling, reading area. And yeah, this is the renovation where there's more homie rooms being made. I actually haven't seen these. Sponsored by IKEA. What?
Let's finish the bed.
Yeah. But I have it on video that it's not finished. So should I come later when it's finished? And then film again? Okay.
Yeah, or you can finish it.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna finish it. I have important YouTube work to do. I don't have important YouTube work to do. As you can maybe hear, this is the shower. This is where you get clean, I suppose. Zoom. If we go around this corner. Ta-da! This is the second hallway. Again, these are all homie rooms, but these aren't renovated. Front section here. There's like these 2 rooms are renovated and in the rest there's people living. And I think in this nice and yellow back section there's only like 2 or 3 rooms here there where people are living. Oh yeah, back there is like more rooms. And now we go down to the basement. Just keep working.
Just be normal.
Just act natural. You're doing a very good job.
You don't show any of the trash.
Oh yeah.
Where is the trash? I just blur it out.
There.
Oh,
So this is the trash. So this is the big office, and now we go to the Joshua office. It's not the Joshua office anymore.
I used to work for a couple of weeks.
So this is the
It's
empty.
empty.
The empty office.
The empty room, yeah.
Yup, we leave this room. Ta-da! Oh, and this is the quiet office, now with improved sunlight blockage. Bye. This office you probably know the most, because this is where I almost film every game jam ever. So another dark and scary corridor, and it leads into the Netflix room. So this is the room where we have all of the consoles, the big TV, all the sofas, basically for gaming and watching TV. Opposite from the Netflix room we have VR playing room and the VR, I guess, setup room. If we continue down this path. Hello! So this is the second Netflix room. Now we enter the area that is not really renovated as much. And in here we have like an esports room that exactly has room for like 5 people, but none of us use it. And I think there's kids from the town that use it. And opposed to that we have... Hello? So this is the gym. We sometimes use it. This is actually used very often. Ping pong table and gym. Let's go. Welcome to one of the creepy hallways. Like all of these doors on the right are mainly for storage. We barely use this part of the house except... Ta-da! It's so nice and bright. So as you probably guessed, this is the laundry room. We do laundry sometimes. And one really nice addition that I really appreciate is this thing. You kind of know that you're becoming an adult when you get excited about a drying room. But anyway, this is where you can just hang up your stuff and it dries. And if you want it to dry faster, you can, that back there is a fan, you can just turn it on and then it dries really fast. And it's very exciting. This is Joseph and my laundry, by the way. This is the laundry basket. Has it become apparent that I don't know how to film a house tour video? Oh, by the way, also, sponsored by IKEA. Nah, we're not sponsored. I wish we were. But if we go out here. Stairs, 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 stairs. Oh, stairs, stairs, stairs. If we were to go up here, this is the first floor where more homies live, but I kind of just don't want to go because it's just more closed doors, so it's just not. Which brings us back to this. So yeah, that is basically the house. I think the only thing to do now is just to check if Rasmus has finished that bed. Have you finished the bed? We just need to see if you assembled it or not. Ta-da! Bed. So now that you've seen the place and heard me talk about the place, you might be intrigued, but you still don't know like what to do here. And I had the same problem before coming here and also before getting more into game dev, that I had no idea what it meant to come here. And basically, if you're only paying 400 euros a month and everything else is taken care of, and you're surrounded by other motivated people, you can really focus on getting into game dev, and it allows you the financial freedom of just, yeah, existing and doing what is fun to you, if that makes sense. To give you guys kind of an insight of what my life has been like here. I also filmed what a typical day in my life at Spelkollektivet looks like. Usually I get up in the morning around 7 or 8 and then head down to the office to spend some time alone. I use those 2 to 3 morning hours before everybody else gets up to focus on drawing, language learning, or listening to audiobooks. Afterwards I start working on either client work, company work, or, like on this day, my private stuff. So yeah, that's mainly the mornings. And food. Food is usually served between 12 and 12:30, and there's always a 2-week plan of what is being cooked. Wow, isn't this super exciting? Today I'm really just updating my social media, updating our social media for Do and I, adding a imprint to my website. So very boring stuff. Even if I were to work on client work, I would just like sit here and draw instead of writing text and formatting text. But this is basically what the afternoons look like. However, this afternoon, one of my housemates decided to have a spontaneous portrait drawing session with Joseph. So we also sometimes spend the evenings just playing video games, playing board games, or just watching Netflix together. There's usually always somebody that wants to watch something, so you're in good company. Good night. And that is pretty much my day. But then again, there's also days we don't work at all. When Joseph and me came here, this was our timeout. Spelkollektivet gave us the freedom to reinvent ourselves and build up a business from the ground without any financial pressure. On top of that, it helped me escape the hamster wheel of working for clients 10 to 14 hours every day. And especially the last year, all that extra time that I've managed to free has helped me grow immensely as an artist. I even had some extra time to learn programming. And visual scripting. So why am I making this video? The truth is, I want Spelkollektivet to continue, and for that it needs new people to be interested and to move into the house. I feel it's a great place to be if you just need a break for just 1 month or even 12 months. Spelkollektivet doesn't really have anything on their website where you can see how life here is, because they just don't have the capacity at the moment to do these things. So I just wanted to show the world what it's like to be here and to live here. And if Spelkollektivet might be what you need right now, and if you're interested, I'll be down in the comments answering all your questions, and let's just talk about it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Mitzi, no. You know I can't let you in.
name is Genius, and welcome to Spelkollektivet. I'm the proud owner and majority shareholder. I'm here today to give you a lovely tour of this fine establishment. Come on, let's go! This is the North Wing, one of 3 residential areas here. Let's take a look inside one of the rooms. You're supposed to unlock the door.
Isn't not unlocked? I'm sorry.
Saying sorry isn't gonna unlock the f***. Let's take a look inside one of the rooms. It's a bit bland at the moment, but there's plenty of space to make it your own. And would you look at all these rooms? Laundry. Outside, there's plenty of luscious, spacious grounds, nearby forests, and even a fire pit. Let's take a look.
That's great, but come on back. There's more house to see.
Hey, are you coming?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Did I mention? We're all athletes.
These balls.
I forgot about that.
So come on down, stay a while. You're gonna love it here. My name is Binkleton, signing out. So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh? You're fired!
Welcome to Spelkollektivet, a co-working and co-living space for game developers around the world. Our aim is to provide an affordable space to eat, sleep, work, and build connections with other game devs from different backgrounds and experiences. Most residents here work in one of the dedicated co-working spaces. We have the loud office for those looking for a more social working environment, and the quiet offices for a more distraction-free environment. All areas come equipped with high-speed internet, desks, and office chairs, with the added bonus of being around other passionate people while they work on their own projects. And if you prefer, there's plenty of space in your own private bedroom. To help foster a collaborative community, we host a weekly stream, the Spelkollektivet Game Developers Conference, an opportunity to showcase what you've been working on and gain valuable feedback on your projects from developers just like yourself. Even though you might work alone, we're still a big team that always has each other's backs. But let's all remember to take some time to relax, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Spelkollektivet encourages a healthy balance of work and play with a number of dedicated spaces for games, board games, movies, and outside activities to participate with your fellow game devs. Speaking of game devs, let's talk to some.
Just settle in.
All right.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Yeah, hi, I'm Matej Jan.
Hello, I'm Marijke.
I am Megan McCurdy.
I'm Adam.
I'm Anneke.
I'm Michal. I'm Jovi.
I am Belinda.
I am Fio.
I'm a composer from New Zealand.
I'm from Germany and I'm a solo game developer.
I'm from the Philippines and I'm an artist that works in the game industry.
I am an indie game developer.
I'm helping her with her stuff. Also, I help in the house. I'm from Czech Republic and I'm the developer of Lords and Villains.
I'm from Germany and I'm an art director / UI UX designer for Hotel Magnate.
I come from Slovenia and I am a Pixel artist and game developer.
I came here to focus on the development of my game and have more free time and be around the community of indie game developers to get some support from my peers.
I was already working alone on my projects, and I just wanted to be part of a community and be part of a group of people that have similar interests.
I felt a little bit stagnant back at home. I wasn't getting anywhere or meeting a lot of people in the industry, so I just took the plunge.
We both thought about, hey, let's make a trip just where we can do programming. At this time we didn't know that Spelkollektivet existed, and it was a really nice coincidence that we found this place and could just work on software.
I wanted to experience what life was like living abroad. The idea of living together with other passionate game developers was really interesting to me.
I miss how my life was working from an office when I had a normal game development job, but I still want to work on my game, and so being here is the best of both worlds. I can work on my game and be in an office with other game developers, and it's even better because we also live together, and it's really nice to have like-minded people around you.
I came here because a friend of mine, Annika, she went here before and she told me about this place and was like, "You're sure this is real? Are they not selling you organs or something?" Like, no, it's real. It's really awesome. And then I decided, damn, I'm gonna come here. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And it is.
One of the most surprising to me was how good the food is. And it has great variety, so we have normal and vegetarian options. And I actually became vegetarian while being here because I was thinking about it already before, but I'm too lazy to prepare it, and here somebody does it for you, and it's...
The community is amazing. Here are so many people with totally different experiences, and you can learn from every single one of them something special.
The people, I think. I wasn't expecting to make so many great friendships here, and along with working with those friends, it's been really cool.
I like a lot of things, and it's very hard for me to pick one that would stand out the most. I think above everything it would be the people that I'm surrounded with, because I think they are very like-minded and very accepting and supportive, so I feel like home here, and that's what I like the most about this place.
For more information, check out our website for the latest prices and details, or join us on Discord where you can ask more questions from us directly.
What up, pimps? Welcome to SGDC and stuff, I guess. Please wait. Hello and welcome all boys, girls and non-binaries to SGDC! Woo! With your broadly smiling Frank! I'm Frank and I'm broadcasting to you right now from Thailand. First up in this incredible showcase, in this battle of the minds, in this thing, Victor!
Hello. How do I get into the folder?
To the what?
Wow, should have done this before maybe.
Couldn't you start it from the network folder?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Highly illegal.
Now you know you should prepare.
Yes.
For it.
Yes. Hello. I'm going to show you my console game that I'm doing for the Indie Quest. I showed you a little bit last week, and I'm going to show you. Can someone lower the volume on the TV? Thank you. So last week I've been working on making some ASCII decorations. I've been decorating the rooms a bit more. And I've been putting in chests. And I've also been putting locks on the doors so you can't enter certain rooms until you find the correct key. So I'm going to go up here and get the key for a door. I'll show you some more decorations I made. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been working on. And I also made a town portal that gets you so you can move directly back to town. And I've also been working a little bit on the battle scene, which I'll show you now. I made a new monster, a dragon, which I'm very proud of. Pretty much what I've been doing this week. Any questions? Marco?
How does a town portal placement work? Can you place it in any room?
You can place it in any room, yes.
Yeah, but what if you have reserved a spot for it?
Yes, that's why that spot of the room is always empty in every room too.
And in combat?
You cannot place a town portal in combat, no. Yes.
In general, did you make your inspiration board already?
Yes, I did.
What type of games are you inspired by in general?
Mostly space games. So this has nothing to do with my inspiration board. Yeah. Did you hear?
How many rooms are you gonna have?
I have 14 rooms for now. Yeah.
And what's your goal?
That's it. I'm not gonna make any more. It's too much already. John?
Would you ever animate anything with like changing the characters?
Yes, I have an animation that I'm gonna implement for next week. It's in the battle scene when the enemy get hurt, so I'm gonna have a slow animation to get some more feedback.
Are you gonna fix full screen mode?
Yes. I would, yes.
Are you the voice actor?
No, I am not. Any more questions? Oh, thank you.
Well, if you're all done with asking questions, we'll move on to yeah.
Hello, I'm Jihei. Jihei. So this week I decided to just not plan anything and just work on, well, the past week I've just been working on whatever I felt like and not planning anything for the day and stuff, just to kind of get back into the fun parts of the game. I made a splash screen with sound. So that's gonna
Increase the
put.
volume and play it again. Because I decreased the volume on the computer. Yeah. Increase. Steady.
I like it because it's like a squishy sound, but it also kind of sounds like mine. I updated the gameplay trailer. And then so that's like the music that was on that trailer is like the only song I've ever written for the game, and I need to write more music, so I was working on that a little bit, but nothing's ready to share yet. And then also today I just created like a quick UI implementation of what I'm trying to achieve. So these will all fall into place when you place them. Players will be able to create their own variables, and nothing is hooked up yet, so it doesn't work. Yeah, but that's probably what I'm gonna be focusing on for the next week. Random fact, today's Children's Day in Korea. The end. Any questions?
Why did you choose to go with like the, I don't know, cards, I guess you would call it, instead of like typing?
Because it's easier to convert to actual, because I want to reuse this interface for the mini game where they're going to be creating their own logic. And if you have if you're able to type anything, I don't want any like executions that I can't, like security stuff. And then two, I don't know how to do it without that way, so yeah. But if you have ideas, I'm down to chat.
I mean, I've done this type of thing before, so if you're interested in me giving you a hint on if you want to do it like text-based, I can give you some hints on how to.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing different approaches. Any other questions?
Yeah, the characters in the trailer at the end look really cool and make me curious. And I wanted to ask, because I played your game on Arcade Day and there was Adam, the character first. So is there going to be more characters, and is there like a story unfolding between them, or how do you imagine that?
Yeah, so the demo only has Adam just kind of standing there or walking around depending on which version you played. But the full story will have those three characters that you saw. It's Adam, Steve, and Iara. And yeah, I did want like a story that kind of moves the player forward, so that not just like trying to pass unit tests the whole time, and that gets boring really quickly.
Matei asks, how are you evaluating equations to come to the result?
That's what I'm going to be working on this week.
So the answer is you don't.
Yeah, right now, today was just creating the UI, like to see what I want it to look like.
Someone said they had fun torturing Adam on Arcade Day.
I think a lot of people did. It's kind of, yeah. And some people actually named it to someone they didn't like and then tortured him. Yeah. People are nice. Okay, thank you.
Alright, next up for execution is Rasmus.
I just need to, because mine is also in a map. was it?
Scroll down, and then you have SGDC there.
There we go. So.
Don't put it in this folder.
It doesn't matter, I only have one thing in it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I've been making a bit of a text game for my game at IndieQuest. It looks like this currently. It's a bit empty because I have no art yet. That's probably towards the end of the game. But so for now, this is all I got.
Can you read it?
Yes. A lone thief has set up camp in a forest. Less than a day away has a dragon. I very badly spelled this. Oh well. Has a dragon made its lair. The thief has gathered what confidence they could find and has made it this far. Will their confidence go or falter? Will the dragon spot them or will they go unseen? Only time will tell. Press any button to commence the theft. So it's a bit of a text-based stealth game almost. So if we go, so currently this is kind of what it's going to look like. What it says, it has like an event and then it says, in this case 3 options, these are the 3 ways you can kind of enter. Eventually they will go to like having kind of different endings, so this is kind of how the story branches. You can see there are 2 kind of pieces at the top, which are the confidence and the alarm level. So confidence is kind of the main resource you will gather, which kind of will depend on, if you have low resources you will have fewer options to choose between, and then more means you have more. And then alarm level is kind of like the health, I guess, or detection. So the more you have, the more likely the dragon is to find you. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of mentioned that this might have been slightly inspired by The Hobbit. So of course that's a secret door. Right now there's no narration, but you can press one and then it goes to the next event. So you're heading towards the entrance. Currently I tried to implement today that there was a narration for each choice. I didn't manage, unfortunately, so there's no narration. But each choice will either gain or give away confidence. And then hopefully this will pan out. This is pretty much what I had to show. Any questions?
What happens if you control scroll?
Control scroll? Nothing. Oh, it goes bigger. Hooray! Now you can actually see. Now you can actually see the stuff. That's very useful to know for later on.
You can tell he's been an indie quester.
Yeah. Yeah, Marco.
So what's next? What are you going to do?
Next up is making the choice to actually give you confidence to take away, or I don't know, and such, and also making the narration. That's tomorrow, hopefully. And then after that, I need to make a method that basically checks what confidence and stuff you have to then go on to make the other choices. Yes.
Where did you get the inspiration for the confidence and alarm level?
I'm not sure. So originally what I was going to do was like a prison break. And then I was thinking of the game basically growing more confidence as you gain confidence. So it actually narrated things more confidently. And then that got replaced with actually giving you more options instead. Yes?
Same question I asked Victor, what type of games are you generally inspired by?
I'm not sure I have like... I do have games, but I'm not sure how much I apply for this. I'm kind of just inspired by general fantasy kind of stuff. I guess general stealth game. It's like Uber, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice. Alright, next up is John.
is build spell. Okay.
Picture game.
Hey, I'm John. I'm new here. I came this week. I'm from the States, from California. I was a programmer for a couple of years. I hated it. And I left. I didn't look back. And now I'm basically traveling and making games. And I'll be here for a month. And the fun fact is I used to play a lot of StarCraft, and I was a Grandmaster like 10 years ago. So that esports thing sounds intriguing. I'm really into game jams. I've done 26 of them, mostly Godot. My most notable one, I guess, is Puzzle Sigma, which was one of the winners of GMTK Game Jam last year. Also had a couple decent Ludum Dares. I'm learning pixel art. This is like 2 or 3 months of more serious focus, I guess. The phone at the top left I did yesterday. I love Godot, so if anyone wants to talk about Godot, I will talk my head off, basically, trying to convince you to use it. I make tutorials. Last week I did Nordic Game Jam. I met James there, and other people here. I teamed up with random people. I think both of them had never done a game jam before. It was a blast. We made a local multiplayer game called Chloroblast. And then what I'm doing here is I'm hosting a game jam. It's mostly for myself. Basically, the idea is, since I've done so many game jams, but I've never released any commercial games, I'm hosting a commercial game jam where I'm going to try to make a paid game, but have more time to do it. So yeah, it's on itch. If anyone else is interested in joining it, you can. It's controversial because every time I try to promote it, at least it seems like people don't like money being associated with a fun game jam thing. But we need to eat, so that's why money. Yeah, that's it. So.
When does the No Free Game Jam start?
Starts in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Have you met Durrell yet?
I met him today, and we both talked nonstop for like 20 minutes straight.
Can you share the link to that game jam in the Discord?
Yeah. I'll do it after.
Put in the showcase.
Okay. What's up?
What team did you had on Nordic Game Jam?
I just grouped with random two.
Theme.
Oh, theme. It was Zone of Control. But we picked 5 different roses and picked whichever one we liked. What's up?
Matei is asking, will you be playing chess tomorrow?
Definitely. Yeah.
Is your last name Russian or something?
It's Polish. My dad is from Poland. My mom is from Korea. I'm very American, though.
Another American Korean?
The StarCraft 2 thing is pretty cool. Like, I don't know, did you go to any conventions, or can you talk a little more about it?
Yeah, I mean, I went to a couple MLGs, but I didn't place very highly. But I was technically sponsored. Like, I got free mice, keyboards, and some other stuff like that. But I wasn't that good. I was like top 50 maybe, but that's not that good compared to people winning those things. Okay, thanks.
Alright. The Grandmaster of Cringe, Johannes!
Oh my god, this is so cringe. Hey. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you some Doom Piercer stuff. Among other things, one thing I have worked on is railroad stuff.
No, don't look. Here, railroad. Railroad stuff. So we can look in 3D. So I made the railroad stuff. What's it called? The railroad? Yeah. Tracks. I know words. And there are little variations and stuff. So the yeah, this will go into the game that we make here in the house called Doom Piercer, and then the other day or days I spent on making kind of a bridge thing that we can use one unit of these and just repeat them, and it could be a bridge that goes over the water, and then it continues into a rail again. It's pretty cool, huh? Have you ever seen a rail this close? Okay. Next up, what the hell? Oh, here it is. I'm making when I'm not working on Doom Piercer, when I work on my own stuff, I try to make this artwork, concept art, into a 3D scene. It's going a bit slow, but I'm slowly progressing. So for this presentation, I will show you 2 variations of this chair and the barrel that I made into 3D. And here's the secret link. Oh shit. And here they are, if they will load. So here's a barrel that I did things with, and the 2 variations of the chair. Maybe you can see that, like if you see this pattern compared to this, so there are 2 variations of the chair. Like in hindsight, maybe I didn't need to make 2 variations, like because they will be from this. But I learn things while I'm doing things, so it's good. Oh shit. Yeah, I can change the lighting so we can look in different lighting stuff. Ooh. You want to see the wireframe? Yeah, so it's pretty low poly. Or we call it mid poly nowadays, because low poly has become an art style, which is not this, but in the olden days we call this low poly. Yeah. So that's cool, huh? Polygons and shit. And fun fact. Today is Children's Day in Japan. Actually. Okay, questions?
How long does it take to bake like a stool like that for you?
I mean, I'm trying to track my hours so I can give you an exact number. No, it's annoying to find all the numbers. But like, first I make a block out of everything. Like first I made a block out of everything in the scene. So all of these have a simple block out. And then that took a while to make. And then this is, I might be overdoing the detailedness of this because I'm not inducing deadlines on myself. So, I mean, this could take a day to make, work day. But then this chair took more time to make than this because I was not, I didn't have the muscle memory of sculpting stuff, so I wasn't into it yet. But so that's why I started with a chair. So I wouldn't start with this, because if I started with this, maybe it would look more shit. And maybe in the end of the project, my latest sculpts will look much better than this, so I will redo the stool. But you know, so like I can't say an exact time because I will get faster at doing the things. But yeah, but don't pressure me. Okay.
No, I'm just curious because it looks so good. I don't know.
Any other question? Sam?
What's next?
What's next? That's tall order. What's next? Let's check my Trello. I let the computers memorize things for me. So I don't. Where's the? like I'm so nervous when I am here. So like I become very what's it called? Nervous. No, but like I don't know what to say. Yeah. Oh no, I haven't shown this, and maybe next week I will show you a dagger. But that one I'm making like a separate, more realistic one, but it will also be used in this, but I will make a stylized. But yeah, I will make the table. The table, you see this table? So now that I have sculpted a lot of wood, the tables take up a lot of space on the... and this too. This takes even much more. So I'm trying to prioritize what I start with. So the next time I will make the table, and then I might feel comfortable enough to make the floor, because then I have made wood a couple of times, so I feel comfortable, so that I don't start with the thing that takes the most space in the screen and then it becomes super ugly. So I start with I try to prioritize so that it will look good in the end. So yeah, so now it looks like table, bar stool, wall, trims and pillars, floor, stairs, fireplace. So I'll wait a while for the fireplace because it's like a central piece. Okay, any other question? I saw Jihei first before, so... Oh, sorry, I never saw you. Okay, you can... Go ahead.
Because Marika isn't here, I have to... Oh my god, kawaii, it's so beautiful.
Thank you, Marika.
You're welcome.
No problem. So... Yeah, Jihei.
Will they always go straight, or will there be turns?
According to James, right now they will always go straight. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We used to have it turn and shit like that, but I felt like it's not important really. And if anything, it would make, like, yeah, it would create more dynamic and diverse sceneries, environments. However, having the tracks in different angles could also just be annoying for the player. So it's way easier to calculate like which hexagons are affected by the tracks and all that stuff if it's just straight line down. So right now I'm okay with that. I think it looks nice.
Any other questions? Marco?
Can you show me to a bolt of a train track and show me
The what? A bolt?
yeah, and show me wireframe?
Yeah, it's just a cylinder.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
A six-sided cylinder. Oh, and I have deleted faces that can't be seen.
That's smart.
Because James lacks optimization. Yeah. Any other questions? No questions? Thanks.
Alright. Here's some boomers. Diogo.
Can you close my windows? 6 links. I don't want to save these links.
Do you want to save this notepad? So this week I wanted to show you some features that I did. So I did the thing where you don't test your build before the SGDC, and it failed. So I'm showing you like kind of an overview of what we did in like April instead of May. And that was, we got like all the voice recordings done by 2 voice actors. They sound like this. I didn't manage to make this joke the last time, but I can now.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was made by like a voice actor that just kind of saw our game and volunteered. And Nacy, like this. Oh, this is public. It doesn't matter. Like a YouTuber that does VR games stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. we play tested our game, and this was actually the first time in a year a half of development that I played the game for 2 hours straight. And that was good, because the game is still fun. I was caught by surprise that I enjoyed playing my game for 2 hours. That was a positive surprise, because I've been working on it so much that I thought it would be a pain, but it was not. And we made it easy to make your game accessible for you. So we made it so that we made it so that you can adjust the height of the table and the stuff that is on the ground. So most objects that you have to interact with are either table height or floor-ish height. So we decided to say, well, if you don't want to bend down, everything that is close to the floor will come a little bit up. And if you're just small or can't stand up, all the things that are table height can go down. And that way you can be a kid, a tiny person, paraplegic, you can be whatever you are and still play the game. Did some cool visual stuff, like updating the requests. Did some slow motion improvements, so you eat we made a new fort. You eat a Vegemite sandwich and everything becomes slow motion. And we did a song together with Hannibal. Hannibal did most of it. I just tried to opinionate, and then we would try my version, and then we would go back to his.
It's the song you're listening to right now, and we made it with the help of the folks working on Constant Chaos. Link below.
It has lots of marimbas. And yeah, I think that was it. I have two cool wacky features that are not very important for gameplay, but they are fun to see. So I'll not spoil them and tell you next week when I have a functional build. And yeah, that's it. Lots of information. Any questions? Cool. We did tons of campaign playtesting, so probably next week, if someone is interested in trying out the campaign modes, we should be playtesting a little bit. So hit us up.
Abusing animals, am I right? Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to hit your cat or whatever animal